Kenneth Roth tweeted, part of China's new ethnic unity law is an effort to export its censorship to stop speech that the Chinese Communist Party doesn't like anywhere in the world. And that is a load of BS and recycled propaganda because, yeah, I think they're running out. Maybe it's their budget. This is your favorite half Chinese. Let's just dive into it. As you can see, we have here a picture of a girl that is being pulled away from whatever, and it seems that she doesn't like to be pulled away. But what does it have to do with China, one might ask? Well, as you can see in the picture, they do not show the heads of these officers, which is quite weird, right? Only the girl. They made a real good cutout. And you know why they did that? Because that is not in China. This uniform belongs to India. Actually, it is from an event in Delhi. As you can see here, this is the event, and this is this exact girl. And as you can see, the officers that are pulling her away are actually not Chinese. I mean, nobody can dispute that, right? Even the people that dislike China cannot dispute that these people are not Chinese. So why would they just put this picture on it? The reason why is because they want to paint a picture in your head without saying it that this is what's happening in China, that the Tibetans are being mistreated, while the whole reality is something totally different. I have made already a video about the ethnic unity law, explained it totally, and that was to debunk a whole BBC article. I will link it in the description and also on the end of the video. You will get a thumbnail, so watch it all to the end. Now let's look at some comments, and this person says, "What a load of bollocks. I was in Lhasa just a few weeks back. There's no erasure of religion or language. Temples are full with Tibetans practicing their faith in open. Tibetans use their language all over the place. This is exactly why I don't believe much of what is said about China." Probably something. And here we are. Let me just pull down the sound a little bit. Here you can see them prostrating in the middle of the street. This is a typical way for Tibetan Buddhism to prostrate. And as you can see, they have gliders on their hand because they do a lot of these kind of prostrations. And some also have something around their waist just to protect their clothing. Otherwise, it will get a lot of holes in it after many prostrations, right? So here we see monks that are actually debating. And here we see them in action. This is the way that they debate. They clap with their hand and then they are debating about Buddhism, obviously. It's a very, very typical way of debating in Tibetan Buddhism. I was also learning from the Tibetan school of Buddhism, exactly the same school, so that is why I know. I also always gives me joy to see that happening. This comment says, "You can hide their faces, but that's still a photo of Indian law enforcement officers arresting a Tibetan." Yes, and nobody, as you can see, this is with the faces. Those are typically Indian people. And this was also from The Hindu, which is a news feed from India's national newspaper. This is not just a person that is tweeting things, right? So we cannot say that it is Chinese propaganda just because you don't like what you see. It is just sad what is happening. Let's go to my other video to show you what exactly the national unity law actually entails. Traditional culture. Article 29. The state promotes the mutual learning and integration of national cultures, encourages all ethnic groups to participate in each other's excellent traditional culture and learn languages and scripts. By the way, I also have a Buy Me a Coffee for the people that can and want to support my work. If you're financially not capable, please do not donate to me. Leave it and keep it for something that you really, really need. Just hit the like button and share I will just love that just as much. Let's continue. Why the BBC is wrong and misleading here, the law doesn't just pay lip service, it actively mandates the protection of minority cultures. It frames them as an integral part of the broader Chinese culture. The goal is mutual appreciation, not cultural erasure. This video is also on my YouTube. I made it 2 months ago. You can watch it. I will link it in the description and in the back of the video. There's a thumbnail, so stay cool. Claim. It calls for mutual embedded community environments, which some analysts believe could result in the breakup of minority-heavy neighborhoods. But the law actually says something totally else. Are we surprised? Article 22. People's governments at or above the county level shall promote the construction of an interoperable community environment and improve the social conditions for people of all ethnic groups to live together, build and share and work together for happiness. Again, wow, they want happiness for everybody. That's shocking. And to improve the social conditions for people of all ethnic groups to live together, build and share, and work together for happiness. It doesn't get better than this. The dude is right. And if you think he's right, click that like. They actually want all 56 ethnic groups to live together as just one, but still remaining to have their own distinct culture, language, etc. But this would make them feel as belonging somewhere. Instead of, as we have in the West often, is that we are more or less ousting them or say they are not the same as us. They don't belong here, which except when there is soccer, like in the Netherlands. So when the Netherlands is playing like we just did in the World Cup, then we say, oh, the Netherlands scored, or the Netherlands, the Dutch team, or this or that. Everything is Dutch and Netherlands, right? But half of the players are a totally different ethnicity. But in our daily life, even your favorite half Chinese right here is being viewed as non-Dutch. Despite the fact that my mother is Dutch. That is what I was pointing at in this great video here. All of you who are interested in actually knowing what the ethnic unity law actually is, I explain it in exactly that video. So go and watch it article by article. We're not going to do that in this video because I hate to just, recycle like Kenneth Roth like to recycle propaganda. I don't like to recycle content. Let me know what you all think of this in the comment section. But please keep it respectful and not uncivilized barbarians. This is very, very typical propagandist. Look at it. They're talking about China and they put a girl like that with Free Tibet on her face and with the flag of them, not of Tibet, but of them. They are having their own flag, the ones that are living outside. And then they write on it, opinion, China's ethnic unity law means repression without borders. To give you the impression that this is happening in China while it is actually happening in Delhi. So I would like to ask all these people that are always so for these free Tibet people, why don't you go and protest India right now? Tell them to free this girl. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter who is oppressing them, as long as it is not China. Anyway, I can show all over and over and over again that these things, what they are saying, is just a confession of what they actually are doing or have been doing since the existence of whatever countries they are coming from, especially the Europeans that we are actually talking about. Anyway, I think it is very clear that this is another load of BS. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you will like the video. Also, let me know in the comment section where you are from, so I know where you're watching from. Like and subscribe. And yeah, if you want, you can buy me a coffee. Have a great day. Your favorite half Chinese.